Righto guys, we've just stumbled across this 1950s Nuffield grader. As you can see, she's been parked up for about 20 years. We're going to try and get her out of its enclosure and do a walk around on it and see if it'll function, see if it'll start first off. As you can see, she's pretty boxed in, so we got our work cut out, but we might do a bit of a time lapse of getting her out. So stay tuned. So we're up in the operating room of this big Nuffield motor grader, and as you can see here, to get any sort of movement out of her, we're going to have to fire her up, because that control box here all runs off this pulley, which then runs down to the engine, so it's no hydraulics on the girl, it's all mechanical. So we're going to have to get her to go before we can make anything happen. You can sort of see she has been sitting here for quite some time, and she might fight us to get going a bit, but they made stuff better back in the day, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Might have to stick some air in the tyres. See if we can get the grader blade off the ground.
Yeah, good idea.
If we do that, we can get it out of here.
Beautiful.
Let's do it.
Roger. Righto, so as you can see, the tyre's a bit flat there. Better look at the side of her. We're just going to go grab an air compressor now and see if she'll take some
oxygen. It's pressured oxygen.
Beautiful. We'll make it happen.
This might take a while. It's lifting up. I can feel it against my leg.
Oh, look at that, folks. Lift it up. We have lift off.
We got lift off.
We'll come back to you when she's up. Look at this, folks. She's taken air. All the dirt's coming off it after 20 plus years of sitting. Righto guys, so we've aired up the tyres.
We've moved a bit of shit out the way.
Moved a little bit of treasure out of the way.
Treasure, yeah.
Still obviously got these long planks there, but that's a minor detail. So now the blade still is on the ground, so that steering wheel up there runs down to the big threaded component there, big bevel drive, which
up this one here,
that operates your blade, and she's rather stiff.
It's very stiff.
We're going to have to be liberally applying a bit of inox.
Yep, we've got our inox MX3 original formula out here, guys, and we've got our Fuchs general purpose grease for our bevel drive there, so we're going to lube her up and see if we can get it functioning properly. And
we're about 6 Carlton Draft stub wires deep, so anything is possible. So we'll take her along for the ride and see how we go.
Alright, we've greased up the bevel drive, and we've greased and inoxed the thread that mans the blade angle, so look at that, we've got instant
instant success. Look at that. Oh yeah. But she is moving. She is moving.
That's alright. I'll just work out which way I gotta go.
Neither of us have much idea about these graders, as we weren't born in the 1940s when these were produced. I do believe got a bit of a tight spot there, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oop. Yeah, she's hit a bit of rust on that shaft, I think. Yep. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna have to work it the other way, I think. Oh, she's jammed up on the secondary linkage there. You might have to pump some grease in with the Milwaukee M18 grease gun.
I think we can do it.
As you can see, she's pretty pretty seized up. We've liberally soaked her in a bit of cat's piss here, aka Inox MX3, the best lube there is, and we're hoping to break her free.
Worst case,
So we'll see how we go.
Worst case, we're gonna have to sand down these guide pipes.
Yeah.
For the block that changes the blade angle.
So we'll see how we go.
You pass that to me.
We'll see how we go.
Darcy's going to use his muscles. So he turns this. It's moving. So what if you tried to work it the other way for us? Yeah, go that way.
What a labour-intensive job, this one. I think we're going to need a bit of grease on these zerks somehow. All 120 kgs of me cannot get it to budge, so I think we're going to have to try an alternative method.
We'll get back to you on that one.
Alright guys, what we've done here is emeryed up those shafts, liberally soaked it overnight in Inox MX3 original. And it still is fighting us to move, so we're going to hit all the nipples with grease, and then we're going to move on to trying to start the big rig. Throttle's not stuck, so we've just got to check a few of the vitals, and then we'll go from there.
Plenty of lube.
Plenty of lube. That's not taking grease, that one.
No, it's not.
Nah, she's not taking grease there.
We'll try it.
Yeah, in doubt.
Yeah, that one did. Try it again.
Right, yeah, might have freed up, you know, in that 13 seconds. Oh, there we go. It obviously freed up in that 13 seconds. That is some old grease.
It's just pushed.
Or does it just push the pin up?
Oh,
Oh.
that's just a grease cap, must be.
Obviously a nice sealing grease cap to keep the moisture out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
We won't put any more grease in that one.
Nah, that's Joey, that one.
No, on that one.
It's under a
Oh,
bit
no,
of-
it's coming out from underneath.
Oh, beautiful.
This one's got the grease nipple snapped off, so we'll have to ignore that one.
Yeah, ignore that one. This one would have had a grease nipple here. That's long gone too.
That's for the
That's for the rolling
The ripper
rippers,
blade.
I think. Yeah, for the big old grippers. So
and admittedly
there's there's no shaft going to this ram here, and that ram's over here. So that's at a later date. If we can get this big bus going, we might be able to sort that out. You
did that box down there. There's
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
There's one here.
Well, I reckon that's enough of it greased up for now. We better check the oil, check the
Rightio.
water,
Beautiful.
and see what it requires.
Got oil?
It's low, but it's got oil.
That's good. That means there's no moisture in there, making it seem over full. So that is good. What's this nice little badge here? It's nice. It's a nice little touch, that badge. What have we got in here?
No water. We'll retrieve some water and fill her up.
Retrieve some water. We'll go sink a bore and we'll get some moisture in a bucket. Pop her in.
We'll let you know once we've done that.
Beautiful. So this is her. Dizzy's up top there. Yeah, cleaner there. Carb there. Everything looks to be there. I'd say that's your governor. Yeah, shouldn't have appeared to be in too bad a condition, really. It's obviously done a bit of work, but as you can sort of see, that's where they would have started with the original Nuffield tractor. And then they had this grader sort of attachment, I suppose you'd call it, but it's a genuine article apparently. It's not just a bolt-on grader. A lot of body uni joints and shafts and stuff. This is obviously your adjustment for your pulleys here, with your bolts that just run across there. This is your control box here. So that obviously that runs off your transmission. It's just a power takeoff there. That comes up to this shaft here, this jack shaft, and then that runs up to that box, and then you got your levers up there, which then control these big screw rams that lift. So let's see if we can make something happen. Have a look at the pour on him.
I call that pretty minimal spillage.
Very minimal spillage.
Thank you.
It's just beautiful.
Well,
And we know
it's got water, it's got oil,
it's got oil, it's got water,
it's got water. We better grab a battery.
and we know it now doesn't have weeds. So I think all that's left is a battery and some fuel, and then a bit of an attempt at starting, I believe. Find some starter buttons if we can.
Yeah, they're hiding down the bottom at the front there.
Bottom at the front.
Yeah, down by the fuel tank down there now. By your feet.
Oh, by your feet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a little control panel just in there. It's a nice.
That's
little
our
thing.
hands roll right here.
Oh, that bit of gal water pipe.
If you move that, it moves this linkage there.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Oh.
Let's try and start it. Just stuck a battery in, and Darcy here has just made a stark discovery that we can take the drive out of gear and we can hand rotate it. So if I pull this lever up here, Darcy can lift this side of the grader blade by using his mighty muscles to lift the grader blade up. We've managed to lift the grader blade up off the ground. So we know the... ooh, I'm really zoomed in. How do I zoom out? Oh, there we go. That's better. We know the thread inside this is all cleaned up. So we'll just try and start it. We won't even check for fuel. Let's just try and crank it and see if there's any fuel in it.
Well, it'll be 20-year-old fuel, so
That's all right.
she probably would have run on that.
That's right. So let's see if it'll start. Well, Darcy and I have managed to combine our muscles, and we've lifted the blade right up, and we've actually got it to rotate on its bed just a tiny bit. And we've managed to get what we thought yesterday was the blade tilt, but it's actually the blade offset to get back into the center because it was right out on the right side. And we were just gonna start it without checking the fuel, but we did check the fuel, and it's bone dry, isn't it, Darcy?
Bone and dry.
So now Darcy's going to show us his pour with the petrol up there, and luckily for him he gets a funnel. So we can just watch Darcy do this.
This is challenging.
Bit of a climb, isn't it?
It is a bit of a climb. Ooh. Oh,
Do you want me to hold that?
Just have to.
It's alright, pour it over the unis, mate. Give them a wash.
Really convenient spot to fill the fuel up from.
Yeah, you'd think that'd make a different filler neck, eh? Although I guess grading roads was their major concern, not the fuel.
Yeah. They could afford to spill it when it wasn't $7.70 a litre.
Yeah, that's right. Darcy. Wasting the liquid gold. Yeah, that'll do us.
That'll do it.
That'll let us know if it's going to run. Righto, well, we're going to clean up our fuel spill so we don't catch fire, and we'll let you know when we're going to crank it.
Oh, should we turn the fuel on?
Probably. Shall I try and crank it?
Hang on.
Wow, we've had some life. That was easier than we suspected.
20 plus years, and she's into life.
Oh, set. Well, now we got no go. She doesn't want to crank again.
Oh.
That's alright. I'll go get this started.
We'll just a battery terminal might have come off maybe.
Yeah.
Careful cranking it from the side though.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give it a test crank.
Yep.
Right.
We've got life in her.
That's life.
That is life. And the electric start now works again.
Works again. Well, what we might do is give that carby a little bit of attention quickly. Choke's not coming off. That'll be half our problem.
Yep.
And,
Perfect.
see if we can get it to idle properly and
Awesome.
warm her up.
Sweet.
See if it'll drive out of the shed.
Under our own steam in 20 plus years. Beautiful.
I'll turn the spark switch on. That'll help.
Now the choke won't come back off, will it? the move?
Start. I think we might get this speed up because I want to sit down and drive it out.
Yeah. Yep, beautiful. Fancy turns off, I suppose.
I reckon what we Well guys, it drives, that's a good start. Now, we've got to see if the controls work. So I think, what do you reckon, Darcy? We grease up the grater blade bed and
I reckon.
grease the rest of it up and try and scrape some dirt. Oh, that's got a handbrake.
Easy to access.
Yeah, real easy.
Beautiful.
Machine.
Speed racer?
Oh, look, I've driven worse tractors. Just the steering's a long way away, but you know, it's not too laundry.
Any of the controls work, you reckon?
Right, I reckon we got to engage the clutch down here.
Righto, we got the
We got operation. I think we might stop it, grease up that shaft bearing so it doesn't sink.
good idea.
Quite the machine. Darcy's just going along and greasing all the uni joints and greased the bearings for the auxiliary pulleys for the controls. We might grease the bed up on the blade so we can rotate it. But who knows, we might just do that later because we want to get into it, don't we, Darcy?
Oh, sure do.
Darcy's keen to hop in the controls. I mean,
Throw a leg over.
throw a leg over. I mean, with a machine like this, how could you not want to? 1940s Nuffield grader, still operational after 20 years of sitting. Well, we've done some work with the grader, and it's a bit to get used to, isn't it, Darcy? A lot of controls going on, a lot of manual handling going on, but that's a wrap up. We've got this 40s Nuffield tractor grader really, and it started after 20 years or more of sitting, and it operates
Quite well, all things considered.
So what's next to get going, Darcy? Maybe the Dodge.
Maybe the Dodge truck, I think.
Dodge truck.
Yeah. Yeah. We might do a bit of a service on this.
Oh, there'll be plenty more from the grader. She needs a good going over, fix the exhaust leaks.
Get a bit of coolant in it so she doesn't get so hot when she turns off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, all in all, not a bad outcome.
Well, I think that's a wrap for today.
I think that's a wrap.
Thanks, folks. See you next time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe if you like what we're doing. Speed runs in the grader. Yeah.